Now at 11, a bizarre case in the West Valley. We are live with the latest after a medical call escalated into something much more sinister. Plus, honoring the life of Ryan Billett. His friends and family gathered to remember the tow truck driver taken too soon. The message they have to share tonight.
Cooler today than yesterday, but that's all going to change tomorrow. We'll show you what to expect. All coming up.
Live. This is 8 News Now, live at 11. The Valley's news leader.
Good evening. What police first thought was a medical emergency on the west side of town is now being investigated as a murder. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Denise Valdez. This all unfolding in a neighborhood near Westcliff and Durango. Orko Manna is there live with the disturbing details tonight. Orko?
One of these, there are definitely some twists and turns to this case, and police tell us that they believe someone tried to cover up the murder of a man by...
And tonight, are live events left behind on the road to reopening Oregon? What we're hearing from those who want more help from state officials.
Plus, COVID data not available to you or us here at KOIN 6, and the bill that could change all of that.
Plus, attempted murder charges connected to Portland riots, who's been arrested, and how undercover FBI agents are involved.
Live, you're watching KOIN 6 News at 10, watching out for you.
Well, tonight, hundreds of new COVID cases, but some are especially concerning as students head back into the classroom. 2 school districts in our region have already sent letters to parents about positive COVID cases. It is 10 o'clock. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jeff Gianolo.
And I'm Elizabeth Din. Students around the state are going back to school, but in-person learning also means being at potential risk of getting COVID-19.
Our Jacqueline Abad spoke with health officials tonight about what this means for...
Right now, breaking news on News Channel 8.
2 people in St. Petersburg struck by a pickup truck while crossing the street. Good evening, I'm Keith Cate.
And I'm Jennifer Lee. Thank you for joining us. One of those people was killed. The other is in critical condition. Olivia Steen is live at Central Avenue and 21st Street. Olivia, this is a very busy area.
It is. This is actually an area where a lot of the Friday night crowd in St. Petersburg hangs out. And as you can see, St. Petersburg police have pretty much cleared out the scene. They spent about 2.5 hours here tonight trying to collect as much evidence as they can. And here's what we know about what happened. According to St. Pete police, crews arrived to this intersection around 8:10 tonight. Police say that this pickup truck hit a man and a woman as they were crossing Central Avenue. We're told the man died from his injuries and the woman is still fighting for her life. Authorities say the driver did stop and is cooperating with police.
Well, we noticed today was a little cooler than the days of earlier this week. We're going to still deal with some cool temperatures and maybe some showers for the weekend. We'll talk all about it with your forecast coming up.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 11, the state of Augusta University will hear from the university president straight ahead. Also ahead tonight, a local state senator working to prevent breakups from getting too messy, how a new bill would discourage revenge porn. And Georgia schools seeing abnormally low enrollment numbers. These stories and more as your News at 11 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 11.
Hey everybody, I'm Wes Cooper. Thank you so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins tonight with Augusta University President Dr. Brooks Keel looking to the future. News Channel 6's Dearnisa Jefferson is here live with more.
Thanks, Wes.
George Floyd. Following these 2 incidents, body cameras are seen as a key to police reform, but they aren't as widely available locally. I'm Bianca Murray. What impact this has on local police departments coming up.
Finding workers, the bottleneck that the restaurant industry is facing in Johnson City. I'll have that in a live report in just a few moments.
Also tonight, no new blood clotting cases linked to the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. That's the word tonight from local and federal health officials.
And how these dogs are solving crimes one sniff at a time.
This is breaking news from News Channel 11.
We'll get to those stories.
We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 1, unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony, find the defendant guilty.
It was a murder in the full light of day, and it ripped the blinders off for the whole world to see.
It is the verdict heard around the world tonight. What is next for the former police officer found guilty of murdering George Floyd? The debate over license plate readers heats up tonight. Some say this technology will only increase racial tension, but others say it is necessary. A murder shakes a small Tennessee town tonight. We are learning what a neighbor was doing when he was killed on his own property.
And here comes the rain, followed by the snow for some and much colder temperatures. I've got the breakdown coming up.
Now, News 2 at 10.
Guilty on all counts, but the fate of Derek Chauvin is far from being determined